way up high, and the dreams that you dream of once in a lullaby. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly.
Would you be shocked to know that Caucasian men dating Asian women makes up more than 75% of the interracial dating scene? You got that? Out of 100% of interracial dating, 75% of it is Caucasian men and Asian women. Johnny, Ben, and Ryan are here, and they all say that a certain woman is the perfect trophy wife. What is that, guys?
First of all, I don't really want to use the word trophy wife. That really was used in the article. I think for me, I lived in Asia. I just feel very comfortable with their culture. And I think that the Asian female is a little bit more, not submissive to the male, but it's more like she's following the dreams of her male a little bit more, and the white females and the black females, and that's a good thing, are more busy with their own career. But it depends what kind of man you are and what kind of what you prefer in a female. So personally, for me, I dated all races and I love all races. Don't get me wrong, but relationship-wise, after all these experiences, it turned out that I just connect better with the Asian women.
Ryan, I understand that you say that there's two sides to the Asian woman that you like. There's the public and then there's the private side?
I think in public, a lot of Asian women are very reserved, and in private, they're more themselves with just their partner. I've dated Asian women since about 2000, not exclusively, and I've never used the word trophy wife, and that's not why I'm with my girlfriend or any of my previous girlfriends. I've dated black women, Latino women, but all my girlfriends have been Asian women.
Yeah, you said, but what you told my producers is you said in the public they're, quiet, and then behind closed doors.
They're more reserved in public, and behind closed doors, they're just more adventurous.
Ruby, Carolyn, Jennifer, and Ying, what do you guys have to say about what the men are saying about Asian women?
Well, I find it very either insulting or sometimes I find it very flattering because Asian women are very exotic and beautiful. Yes, in that sense, it's flattering, but at the same time, it's insulting because I'm not a stereotypical traditional Asian. I'm not submissive. And I'm totally opposite of what they're claiming, that Asians are obedient, and I'm different.
What do you have to say about a lot of them? I didn't say it publicly, but a lot of them comment about the sex with Asian women. What do you guys have to say about what they're saying sexually? That in the public it's very submissive, and in private it's woo child. Is that to me I think you spoke really well by saying that it's a compliment and an insult all at the same time, like rolled up into one. What do you have to say about that, Carolyn?
It depends on the individual. It's a case-by-case basis. You can't just group look at a whole race and say all women are like this. And yeah, there is some truth to that. And we're all unique. We all have different facets. A lot of people are good in bed, not just Asian women, and anyone who's ever known an Asian woman, or at least the people that I'm familiar with, were strong, were independent, were free thinkers, open-minded. So the stereotype of being submissive and obedient doesn't really apply today. Mm-hmm.
You guys sit here also to defend yourselves of what they're saying, but also tell people who you prefer to date. Tell us who you prefer to date.
Well, I prefer to date white men or African American. Since I was a little girl, I used to watch movies like Cinderella. All the leading men are white men, and I grew up with Barbie doll and Ken doll. So I kind of like had that model in my mind that white guys are cuter than Asian.
And then what about you, Carolyn?
I grew up in a really small town in Pennsylvania, and there was only one other Asian family where I grew up. So there was no other thing available other than white guys in my dating pool, you know.
What do you guys have to say about that? Jennifer, what do you have to say about them dating?
I think that everyone's entitled to their own opinion about who they're attracted to, but to completely dismiss an entire race based on superficial reasons, I think is ignorant and uneducated.
I want to go to you, Michael, now, as an Asian man. How do you feel when you hear these non-Asian men speaking about Asian women this way?
Wow, where do I start? I guess it's a little bit more to being pretty and submissive to Asian women. I think they need to be treated with more respect. I think these men are seeing these women in different eyes. In my eyes, I have three eyes: ignorance, insecurities, and immaturity. I think if they want something cute, they go buy a doll. I think they want something obedient. They want something obedient. Get a dog. Okay? I think it's a stereotype, and it's an incorrect stereotype. I'm sure there are women that fit that category, and I'm sure there's plenty of women that don't fit that category.